Sarnia Collegiate began as a small grammar school which opened in 1851 and then progressed through a number of changes of location until around 1891 when a new structure called Sarnia Collegiate Institute was erected at the location where the London Road School now stands. By 1919, things were getting so crowded that it was decided after much discussion at the school board level to create a new state-of-the-art facility. Sarnia Collegiate Institute and Technical School officially opened today, October 27, 1922. What a glorious day this is for education in Sarnia. Let me introduce myself. I am Albert McLean. In May of 1869, I was granted a certificate to teach. I taught 7 years in Enniskillen and Petrolia before I applied here in November of 1877 and was engaged as a public school teacher in Sarnia, my duties to begin on the first day of January of 1888. Long retired now, but I taught young people for 53 years, more than half a century. Now I see tours are about to begin. Why don't you join me for a look at this newest building in Sarnia? What an imposing entrance for this building. The bright rays of the early afternoon sun reflecting off the wide front of the new school and its wings, faced with red brick. 1.5 million bricks were used in this building at a cost of $700,000. Look at the spacious white steps, and other stonework. Such an impression of beauty, strength, and durability. Let's go up the steps and turn right. Look at the wide halls. To our right, a commercial classroom. The clicking of our heels on the floor of the hall seem almost to echo the tapping of the keys on the typewriters. Now going by other classrooms of the technical department. Look at all the lathes and planes and saws, all electrically driven. Perhaps I retired too soon. We never had equipment like that to work with. Continuing down the hall, past the girls' gymnasium, with the middy maidens bending bodies at the behest of their teacher. Then we go by the boys' gymnasium, where they're doing their gym exercises. Next on to the new indoor swimming pool, a glittering glimmer coming off the green and white marble bottom. Now we should move on to the auditorium. I want to be there before the entire school body is called down. We sat down and in the front row of the new 1,040-seat facility as the auditorium began to fill with students moving in an orderly fashion from every part of the school. The curtains raised on the stage. 2 large tables can be seen, each one laden with bowls of white and yellow chrysanthemums. Now the principal, D.A. Campbell, is up there announcing the opening of the musical program, La Spiel Overture by Keller Ballat, to be played by the school orchestra. Now the principal is introducing Reverend J.R. Hall, Chairman of the Board of Education. Let's listen to what he has to say. Principal Campbell, staff, students, parents, and guests, it's my most pleasant responsibility to make a present to the students of Sarnia of this splendid new collegiate and technical school building. As a member of this school board, we have worked 4 long years on your behalf to bring into existence this wonderful new building to provide accommodation and education along the most modern lines for the young people of this city. It is indeed a great pleasure to declare it open, and we know that all students and their families will appreciate this fine school. We have already had visitors from all parts of Ontario who have commented that this is the finest school in our province. All of the members of our school board are so gratified and thankful that our task is accomplished. To conclude, I and all the other members of the school board hope that great things will happen in this fine new building. Now I ask all present here today to join me as we bow our heads in prayer.